Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Viewpoints with once again me, your boy the man, NJ to the city with the number 2 and TO. This is pretty much the exact same, well, not the exact same day as the one about my niece investments, but this is like 2 or 3 hours after that video. This is a Wednesday now. Wednesday morning, by the way, very early. But yeah, past midnight. But by the way, shout out, God bless all my dearly beloved Valley Ridge Academy Hawks, Valley Ridge kids who are currently on their field trip, their DC field trip. One of my friends hit me up and said they're on their DC field trip. So shout out, God bless them, and I hope they have a tremendously wonderful, splendid, blessed and get the time which they deserve to have after working as hard as they've worked this entire semester and stuff like that, making sure their grades are exactly up to their liking, so forth and so forth. And again, I did say in another previous video, again, if any of y'all can, afford to come out and show your love and support and encouragement towards the kids and the school and all their efforts that they do towards, sports and stuff like that. The Valley Ridge Academy basketball season for both boys and girls is coming up very, very soon, and I can assure you the ambassador of it all, NJ to the city, which is, again, me, will be there. And we'll be there for every home game, I can assure you that. And I will try what I can to, because my biggest goal is to be the loudest one there supporting and encouraging and cheering on our kids. Literally, that's my number one goal for all those home games, is to be the loudest one out there cheering for them. But especially if Nice doesn't have any games on their home games, I will totally be there at Valley Ridge Academy cheering on the kids. So again, go out there and show your support and encouragement towards them. And hopefully they make it to the playoffs and own it like they always do. 2 minutes into this thus far. And back into what I guess you could say, I was saying when it came to stuff such as my niece investments. And I would say even my Valley Ridge Academy investments. But I can't really think of anything that I need to, when it comes to, I would say, yeah, expansions or anything that I need to. Again, it's still a relatively new school. This is his third or fourth. No, this is his fourth or fifth year, not third. This is his fourth or fifth year into existence, relatively existence. I don't know if I got the first word there right when I said relatively, but this is their first. This is their fourth or fifth year into existence. I can assure you that much. But here's the quick thing. Yeah. I can think about it. But yeah, let me go back to my niece investments. Yeah, my niece investments, or part of my niece investments, is the fact being of, for example, God bless our boys basketball team, but if they let me pick the boys basketball team roster every year, like we have how many days of tryouts, and you let me pick the roster every year. And again, God bless our coach, God bless all our players each and every year without me picking, without me being there at tryouts and so forth and so forth. But who am I kidding? I'm NJ to the city. Over the next upcoming years, I'm going to be at their tryouts, cheering them on, supporting them, and again, putting my input into things when they allow me to. But my point is, if they were to let me pick the roster for the boys basketball squad, I'm willing to bet almost, I can't tell you what I would bet on it, but I know for sure thing, I know and believe, better yet, I know and believe that the team will go to the playoffs every year. We have, at least for what my years of being around these, we've always had enough talent to go. We've always had enough talent to go. That's just that. We've always had enough talent to go. But I'm just saying, if you let me pick from that talent, I know we would make it to the playoffs every year. That's just my assumption, and if I were to ever get that opportunity to pick the talent, again, we'll see how that investment pays off. But I can assure you that that's what I believe. We would make it to the playoffs every year. So forth and so forth. And, yeah. So, yeah, niece investments, like I say, as well, I said like 3 or 4 times. As well, when it comes to other things, like I say, other like, again, you're involved in whatever you're involved in with after school stuff or even Wired, like I explained in the last video. Those are investments that you do not just with, I would say not just, we do with Nice, but that's investments that you can do with any school, any program you're in part of. You don't always, it's not always the matter of investing money. It's also investing your time, your effort, and your energy towards whatever the cause is, towards whatever the motive is. And that's what I'm trying to say when it comes to my niche investments. My niche investments right now are, of course, not money, but my investments are stuff like being the ambassador, being there for them with moral support and encouragement with the games and everything else like that. Now, and definitely, like I say, not every kid has this type of mindset. And again, as many kids out there who are futurely listening to this, again, anybody can, pick up the ambassador title for your school and rep it to the fullest. You just have to want to do it, and you have to adapt yourself to the personality and attitude of saying, of supporting and encouraging people and trying to find the blessings out of everything and knowing how to flip negatives around into a good, godly positive that will get people to understand the bigger pictures of every situation. Now, if you ask me, is it hard? It's not hard, but if you're not used to it, it will take some getting used to. It really will take some getting used to. And it might feel weird at first, but, it's going to take some getting used to when it comes to, trying to be as positive, inspirational, and encouraging as you can towards your fellow man. Simple as that, But again, anybody out there can do it. And like I say, if you ask me, we're all ambassadors. I said this in another video shot last year. We're all ambassadors of something. Whether it's of your school, your church, your city, your neighborhood, whatever it is that you love so passionately, when it comes to, I would say, a specific place, of business or whatever else, or of education, so forth and so forth. The categories can keep going on and on and on. I believe so. All you have to do is pick up the title for it, and then start promoting it as such, as the, at least for me, quote unquote, the ambassador. That's literally what my job is. And I thank God for my job every day, and I'm very blessed for it. And that's pretty much what I did. Nobody specifically, pulled me aside and asked me, hey, Nate, do you want to be the ambassador of Nice High School? Nobody did that. I just literally just went ahead and started taking my own school pride in our school and in our county and in our state, and just went ahead and was like, yeah, NJ to the city, proud ambassador of our dearly beloved Nice High School. Simple as that. I just randomly took that upon my own self and owned it. Not really just for, these past 2 years. I think I would say I've been owning it for quite some time, but it just became louder and louder over the past 2 years, and it's taken its toll, it's taken its effect, and I think in many cases, like I say, done a lot of good, if you ask me, done a lot of good. It's totally, gotten me to more adaptions, adapting to more things, than, what I was probably doing in the first 2 years or even back in middle school. And by the way, my alma mater for middle school is Kernan Middle School. So shout out, God bless Kernan Middle School in Duval County. Shout out, God bless every school in Duval County. And I look forward to, as well, hopefully coming back to my middle school, alma mater, Kernan Middle School, to, I would say, the annual dances that we used to have. I don't know if we still have those at Kernan Middle School anymore, but I know that we used to have, at least through my years of being there. I believe that was 2011 through 2013. My years of being there, I believe. So we had those annual season dances. We had, I think we had one at the beginning of the school year. Then we had one in the wintertime. We had one for fall. We had annual season. I think annual seasonal dances, I believe it is what it was. But the point is, that's what we had. And honestly, I look forward to going back to Kernan Middle School for, to hopefully perform at those dances eventually. And not only to do that, but as well to help out and volunteer. One of the top prom things that I honestly pride myself on with everything. I pride myself on going back to these schools, schools that I previously went to, or just any other school that I haven't been to yet, and volunteering and implementing, a morale culture into the school if it doesn't already have it, or if it does already have it, push it more and more and more. And let's help uplift people. Let's help, spread the joy, spread the positivity, and get people to understanding what again higher morals are all about, what school spirit and school pride are all about. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it ain't hard. It's literally something that you could find, I want to say, preaching almost every sermon out there, or at least certain ones, better yet, certain ones. But not just this, but it's just the fact being, you just have to find those people. Again, you can find this out of religious, you know, you can find this out of religious terms. You can just find this with people who just have good personalities. You know, they don't have to be religious at all. You just have to find people who have the good personalities and good attitudes, who know how to talk and act and can teach, and who know how to be role models and mentors. Which one of the top thing I pride myself on being every day is the most constructive and innovative role model and mentor I can to literally everybody I'm around, not just the youth, to everybody I'm around. Simple as that, you know. And like I say, Nice High School is it's in my DNA, and I will be promoting this even after the day on this earth that I die. John 3:16, no lie. Literally, that's what my morals, my values, what I believe in, stand up for it, die for it each and every day. And continuously, other than that, you also got, by the way, if you want to go back to my song called Nice Guy, I was actually preaching that exact same thing. Like John 3:16, no lie. John 3:16, no lie. John 3:16, no lie, no lie. I was preaching that in that song, by the way, if you want to go back to, I don't remember what album it was on. I think it was on 2017 Perspectives from the 904, if you want to go back to that album and check it out. And also go check out songs like Every Kid is Special. Again, it's literally all right here on my YouTube channel. You can scroll down for months and months and months and all the evidence, again, of my true personality, my true attitude, my true morals and respects. If you don't believe in it from this video, it's all right here on this YouTube channel, you know, and it's also on my Twitter, by the way, NJ2 the city, by the way. So it's literally, you know, it's all across the board, by the way. So by the way, I'm gonna stop this video and by the way probably shoot another one. So by the way, shout out, God bless everybody on listening to this video, and forgive me if I accidentally, you know, said one or two words of profanity in the last 30 seconds of this video, trying to get other words out of my mouth. Forgive me if I accidentally ended up saying some of that. But again, God bless everybody on a better tomorrow, prosperous, God first, but once it's unashamed, man, let's again continuously own this to a better tomorrow for all. But it is 12 minutes, so I mean, we'll see. I probably won't stop this. I don't know, but if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, it's more than just Nice investments that I wanted to talk about. But it's also, like I said, I want to continuously keep going on that super team stuff. Again, stuff pretty much picking back up where I left off on the last video of super teams, Nice investments, and other stuff like that. And people, you have to realize that, you know, this stuff can go, like I say, your love for people, you know, or because in many cases the question does beg, Nate, why don't you just, you know, why don't you have the personality where you can just, you know, like I'm trying to say, the question begs, why don't I just have the personality that said, okay, you know, go 4 years high school, got your diploma, get out, you move on to college, and you never looking back at high school. Because over the years, especially last year, met too many talented, brilliant kids. Too many. And we have too good of faculty and staff and too good of teachers, you know, to where, like I said before, God kept the passion and the drive in me to say, I want to come back so I can help be a part of what I'm pretty sure is to come for the future when it comes to all the further growth and development of the school, the county, my neighborhood, everything. You know, because again, if you ask me, things are just, you know, things are still growing at a steady pace, especially here all over St. Johns County. It's growing at a steady pace, steady yet rapid, by the way, you know, growing pace. And I have a passion for it all with its further growth and development, marketing, promotion. I have a steady, consistent passion for it all. So that's one of the top reasons why I didn't just say, you know what, I'm getting my diploma, I'm out of here, bye-bye, I'm leaving you all to fend for yourself. Because that's just not me. That's not a part of me. That's not what I want to do. That's just not real to me. That's, you know, and I'm not negatively selfish like that. I'm very overall selfless. But by the way, more of this coming soon and more videos. Thank you all for listening, watching, viewing, subscribing. It's me, your boy, the man, NJ to the city, with the number 2 and TL. God bless. I love y'all. Take care.